Everything here at Walker Design Monuments ties back to my father. My father was born and raised in Denmark. As a young man, he served an apprenticeship as a stone cutter and monument builder. He became a journeyman and then finally a master stone cutter and sculptor. After World War II, in 1948, he and my mother immigrated to the United States of America and finally to the Salt Lake Valley. He came to work for Jimmy Walker, and in 1956, Jimmy retired and sold my father the business. From that time forward, our family has operated Walker Design Monuments. We have kept the name Walker as a tribute to Jimmy. I remember growing up as a young man, working with my dad side by side. He was such a stickler for detail. Everything had to get his personal attention. The curves on the scrolls, the positioning of the flowers, the design of the flowers themselves, the position of the lettering. When we were engraving, cutting letters in, everything had to be done just a little deeper than everybody else did it. We had to make those letters so that long after they'd been sitting in the cemetery for 2 or 3 decades, they still looked great. They still looked the way they were supposed to. This attention to detail and sense of design and art is what I've based my monument career on. And it helps me make a monument that when I put it in the cemetery and I stand back and look at it, I feel like I can see something special in it. This sculpture of Joseph Smith is one that my father did while he was still living in Denmark. It was sculpted and placed in the chapel in Copenhagen and in his hometown of Aalborg on the 100th anniversary of Joseph Smith's martyr death. To me, this sculpture of Joseph Smith is one of my father's finest pieces of work. In my heart, it's very special because it is one that we really, in our family, associate with him. We look at this sculpture and we see my father because I know he put his heart and soul into it, and it meant an incredible amount to him, and so it means an incredible amount to us.